Of course, Many Men.
Whew. Many men. Many men. Many men. Let me tell you, out of all records on the album, this was the most premeditated, already written record that when I heard the melody and he was saying, I was like, this is deep. This is crazy. He had that hook and that concept. He was looking for the right beat. And my boy Gino, which was also 50 Boy, he was connected to both of us. Gino Sims, and he gave us that CD because he was managing Digger at the time. They both from Harlem. And when you get to the crib, Fifth had that beat. He brought that through, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. And at that time, he was all Dipset, so we in competitive spirit. So I'm like, yo, does Cam have this beat? Like, what's going on? So I called Gino, like, yo, make sure nobody. And Fifth did the double call, and then Digger had to, then, yo, but we locked and secured that. But that record, like I said, ADAT. This is before I had the Pro Tools. That record was done before Get Rich or Die Trying, before the deal, on ADAT. You know what I'm saying? So nowhere in sight of a deal, no Dre or M coaching him. That story was told from his heart. That melody, that whole was in him. He had that just ready for the album and pushed that to the side. Many Men. Classic.
What's interesting about Many Men, it's only a story that 50 could tell because it's his life. Anyone can make a club record or a love record, but only 50 could make that song.
Yeah, nah, he'll be in my basement, like I said, doing push-ups with a Bible in his back pocket. I'm looking at the Bible like, this fucking guy got a Bible. Then he's chanting, Many Men, like this chant in my crib. I'm like, this chant is crazy, bro. I'm never seeing it like just where the video and where Benny do this video and how they, Jesse and them do that, and just like, yo, this is a movie. And he was saying, I'm like, okay. And that was the anthem after that, man. It became a single. Like, it was the most hardest street single. We had to shoot the video. That really, really grew his audience. But I definitely know, like, when we got that Many Men beat, it was with Digger and Gino. That was his guy. And Gino was in touch with me and Fifth. So he was, like, giving us some music. And we was like, that shit is fire. So, like, I'm hearing that even Cam probably even cut to it or something. But I don't know. Because we never heard these records. I'm glad we never did. Because it's a game changer, man.
The biggest single, the biggest record in the club. Talk to us about it.
We in LA, staying off of La Cienega, SLS, and we would go to Burbank, to Encore, and for some reason, like, initially 15 cut the records with Dre there. So at this point, Dre sends me back with the CD. This CD is like, yo, you need security, like, motherfucker got like a few beats on it, back downs on it, but this beat was a skeleton. Now these dudes is real skeleton musicians. Like, they give you some shit, you like, you gotta figure it out. And Fifth knew how to figure it out. That didn't have the dan dan, none of that. It just had the one little doom doom, right, and the drums. That's it. Fifth going there. Oh shorty, and he start the song, write the verses, and then Banks had this record where we already recorded it, and it was probably gonna go on a mixtape. No, it was a Banks song. And on the song, he had this line, was in the club, bottle full of blood, and he had that whole line. Fifth always remembered that for some whatever reason, and he was like, nope, this is a hook. And he took that line from the song and made it that hook. You know, Banks never got the publishing credit or the check, because that's a big one. But he definitely wrote that hook, for sure. There was a D12 version, and it was, I'm not going to say it was terrible, man. Respect to them, but bizarre. It just wasn't, you didn't think that record even mattered once you heard that, right? But then it was also a Rakim version, right? So I think I heard it only one time. I can't even remember this record. I think if I did, it just was like, nah, because it wasn't it. And Rakim was at that stage where it was like, yo, what's happening here, bro? Is this coming out? What's going on? Him and Dre had that, you never know if it's going to happen, because you could be signed to Dre and never come out. You know what I mean? So he was at that stage where he wasn't doing his part to make Dre feel enough like, yo, we got to go. So, you know, with Dre, you got to push your own wave at the same time to make him feel comfortable to know he gonna make it with you, and it's not just him making you. So we did enough energy. So when we came back with that, yo, Dre was like, all right, jump in the booth. Yo, he made him record half the record over, put mad ad-libs behind it, raised the tone here, go, go, go. Yo, do it on this mic, dope. And yo, we was just sitting there. Dre, Mike Elizondo pull out the guitar, ding, 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 ding. Dre and his keyboard, bam, bam, making it bigger, bam, bam. I'm like, oh, shit, yo. So we just sitting there. Not only am I sitting there watching this happen, then I see Dre hit the board. This motherfucker, I'm sitting here thinking I'm just on some Mackie board. He on an SSL board knowing every switch, every button, and he's mixing it himself. And when I'm hearing him mix, I'm like, yo, there's quality. You hear that, bro? I'm like, what the How big that sounded. Dre had speakers from the floor to the ceiling, the whole wall. My ears is like, yo, now 20 years later, I just left the ear doctor. I lost the frequency, man. All right, Dre, I lost the frequency from them sessions, man. Seriously, man, that was so crazy and loud. Bro, but that birthday part, man, just to think that that record wasn't even possibly going to be the first single. Now, looking back, thinking that we had thought If I Can't was, and we even attempted that, is crazy. And crazy. That's the birthday anthem for everyone to this day. Stevie Wonder and 50 Cent. Best birthday records ever, if you ask me.
That is the crazy part. It's like you guys are having a debate on what single.
Mm-hmm. Like, we sit in the room like, If I Can't or this. We knew it was Dre either way. And we was like, but If I Can't is too West Coast. Like, too West Coast. And it's like, nah, bro. And I think they did this test thing in December. And it worked. I think whether it was Flex or somebody. And that went crazy. And Flex went probably an hour long just playing 2 bars before you even heard the go, go. Like, yo, bro, play the song. Yo, for an hour. New York was going crazy. Yo, that January, that record dropped, game change. You could go back and see everyone, even the haters, say when they heard that record, they knew it was over.
If you want to see this full interview without having to wait, you can join our YouTube memberships program for just $8 a month. You get the full interview, behind the scenes footage, and no ads. If you want more, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/diverse mentality. And for $10 a month, you can not only get these full interviews immediately, but also get uncut and ad-free documentaries as well. The link is in the description for both.